What's up, guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. Got my boy Jake back over here, and today we're going to be working on the Mustang. So as you can see, guys, we do need to paint this quarter panel. We are going to also blend this door. Jake is going to go ahead and get started. Are you excited to get it painted, dude?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to get this painted.
Yeah, so he already got it all trimmed out. The boys did an excellent job replacing it. Everything looks amazing. We're going to spray this and the door and the side skirt and the bumper. The trunk we're not going to do because the match is very close, so I think it's going to be fine. Honestly, you won't even notice, especially since there's a spoiler on there, you know.
Yeah, there's a spoiler, so
it'll cover it right there, dude, and
yeah,
the rest, bro, you're not even gonna see it because it's such a small area. So yeah, because it does have a stripe on it, and we really want to keep it as original as possible. You know what? Here, definitely, because this is such a huge area.
Yeah.
And it would just be best to blend that in so it matches perfectly.
We'll also blend that rocker in too.
Yeah, blend the rocker with it. You know, throw the paint same way. It's gonna look good. So Jake's gonna get started. First thing he's going to do is fix this little dent here. It's perfect that we're blending it because we can fix that, you know.
Yeah, fix the little dent.
And first he needs to strip down this door completely. Then he'll fix that dent, and we'll scuff the door, sand the quarter, sand the rocker, and then get it taped up and sprayed. All right, guys, so we got the door panel off, we got everything off. Now we just have to get this mirror off. Jake's gonna get this mirror off, and then we're gonna fix this dent. Once we get that in primer, we're gonna scuff the door and sand everything else and get it ready for paint. Okay, guys, so we got Jake's Mustang in the booth. We got everything sanded nicely. We went ahead and took this piece off right here. That way the paint can flow real nicely around this edge. You know, we don't want this to lift up in the future. We want everything to look beautiful. So we're gonna tape it off right here, and the paint is gonna flow and everything. And also we are blending this door, as you know. We did sand it with the 800, and we went over with the scuff pad and scuff paste. So that's gonna give us a beautiful blending area. So we're gonna go ahead and tape this thing up. Once we get it taped up, we'll throw down some sealer on all this right here because we do want sealer over it. You know, sealer is always recommended. If you're painting at home in your garage, you really don't need it. But, you know, for us in the booth, we're doing this professionally. We would rather throw the sealer down and get perfect results. So we're going to seal everything, throw the base, throw the clear, and get a perfect finish. So let's go ahead and get this thing taped up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so the car is taped up, it's ready. All we need to do is clean it and seal it. But first we're gonna head over to Jake's shop, and we're going to mix up the paint for it. That way we have everything here. And once we get back, we'll clean it, throw some sealer on all of this stuff, and then we'll throw the paint and get this thing done. So let's get to it and let's go, because we really don't have a lot of time. It's like already almost 11 o'clock, but we're gonna knock this out. I still have to go home and edit the Jaguar video, so it's gonna be a long night, but we're gonna take our time on this. It's better to do it right versus rushing it. So we're gonna make sure we do everything perfectly. That way tomorrow morning, Jacob can reassemble his car and he can enjoy it and have fun in it. And then Sunday we'll do some videos with it and show it to you guys. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be super exciting. So let's go over there, let's get that paint, and let's get this thing done. All right, guys, so it has been a couple of days. Jake already got the windows in, and what's left is pretty much just this rear end. Obviously, this wheel is getting replaced. We're not worried about that. One thing Jake is having an issue with is the blind spot. Is this the blind spot?
Yeah, that's the blind spot that goes right here.
Yeah, so this quarter panel did not have it, and as you can see, it's supposed to go here. And with these blind spots, the thing is that they have to be perfectly exact how the factory put them. That way there's no interruptions and the computer reads everything right. So my idea is to take this one off, and we're gonna put a piece of paper here and mark all of this out and pretty much get the exact measurement for the bolts. And then we're going to make holes over there, put some bolts in, and that way Jake has all his blind spots covered. So let's go ahead and get started and get this one off, and then we'll go from there.
Why don't you buy that quarter panel, Jake?
Huh?
All right, guys, so we just discovered that we actually don't need to drill anything because that side does have these little holes, so we just need these 2 clips. So I know for a fact the Ford dealer has these in stock, so we're gonna go pick them up, slap them in, that way we can properly reassemble it. Okay, guys, so Ford unfortunately did not have this, but we're gonna go to CarQuest and try and get something at least similar, something along this size that'll clip in and hold that bracket. So hopefully they have something. If not, we're gonna maybe try another store and get something, because we want this to bolt in properly, that way his blind spots work. All right, guys, so unfortunately they did not have it either, but we came up with this idea. We're going to clip this one in on the other side, and that way there's one bracket on each side, and when we bolt it in, it's gonna have it exactly where it's supposed to be. And for this one, we're going to do this bolt here, and then also just a little 10mm nut on the back, and it's gonna hold it and be secure, and it's also gonna be in its factory spot with this right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Just like that, guys, it's nice and secure. It's not going nowhere, and it's in its original spot. So we're gonna put this together and do that other side. And dude, it's perfect that it worked out, because now we don't have to drill nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do nothing. We literally just gonna have it bolted in and right. So we're gonna knock out that side, and then we can put the bumper back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, just like that, this rear end is coming together. It's looking beautiful. We still got a couple of things we need to do. First off, we do need to put the new tires on and the new rim. So we're gonna go check availability on tires at the tire shop. We also need to replace one shock over there, and then we're gonna move on to the interior. As you guys saw, we did button up on the trunk. We put everything in there. That is good. We just need to put in the headliner, the shock, the tires, and what else, Jake?
And those rear seats.
Oh, and the rear seat. Jake pretty much has all that together, as you guys saw in that time lapse. It really is just that lower seat and the other one, and we'll get that buttoned up. And it's really not a big deal. You know, I think we can get all this done in about an hour. But dude, it's coming along beautifully. Jake's almost ready to whip this thing. That's why we want to get tires today and the shock, so he can start driving this thing. Because I mean, that's pretty much all you got to do to drive it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Because we got everything buttoned up inside. The fender liners, the bumpers bolted on 100%. Everything is plugged up. We're gonna get everything figured out, and then we'll plug the computer up to it, clear all the codes. You know, we need to test your blind spots. Hopefully all that works, because that one little sensor, you know, hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. So yeah, let's get, what do you want to do first?
We're gonna go ahead and head to my shop, and then we're gonna get
we're gonna get the rim and the headliner.
and the headliner.
And then we'll check to see if they have the tires we need. So let's go. All right, guys, so that's, I mean, we drove it before, but this is like the first official cruise in this thing. And man, guys, I gotta say, this thing just looks beautiful. We're sponsored by John Deere, as you guys saw, you know.
Yeah, I'm just so happy how this turned out.
Yeah, I bet you've been ready. I mean, but guys, this thing, the frame just got completed. When was that?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It hasn't even been 7 days.
Yeah.
It's been six days since the quarter panel was replaced on this thing, guys. And check this out. This thing is painted, assembled, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. The front end was already good. See, that's why I love cars that it's like damage in one little spot. Because you just focus on that and you get it done, dude, and you have to focus on this. Look, this is all original, everything's together, and now Jacob just has an absolutely beautiful car, dude. Congratulations, bro. It fits you well, dude.
Yeah, you hooked me up with that paint job.
Yes, sir. You know I got you, bro. She looks great, dude. And you know what looks even better? It rolling down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was just sitting there looking at it. You're going to see with these rollers, dude.
I'm about to see those roller shots.
We got the S2K out here, too. You know, John Deere. Green and yellow. It's so funny. You had a yellow quarter panel on it, and everyone called it John Deere. We pull up. There's literally a John Deere here. But yeah, guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content on Jake's Mustang. This was a quick rebuild because, you know, my boy just wants to whip it. And he actually sold his Mercedes, so he did not have a car. He was driving his dad's Ford F-150 Platinum. This is definitely an upgrade, even though it was a nice truck. But I know Jake, and I know Jake wants to be in a V8 because he's already had a Mustang before. The only difference is he actually has a really nice one here. His other one was ragged on by the previous owner, and I'm really happy for him because with this one he has a very new one, very low miles, and it's fully loaded. He doesn't have to worry about nothing. His last his last Mustang, he dropped the tranny twice and the clutch went out, and just there was so many issues with it. But I'm really happy for him. He got this super clean, beautiful 2019 fully loaded with the performance package. I mean, look at those Brembos, 6-piston. It has the performance package suspension on it and everything. I mean, it's just awesome. So I know he's gonna enjoy that thing. And you know, who knows, we might do some videos in the future if he ever wants to mod it with an exhaust, cold air, some stuff like that. Stay tuned, guys. Maybe even a Whipple. Who knows? Whipple?
Maybe.
You never know. This guy's crazy. He might pull up with the Whipple one day. So if you guys want to stick around, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. It really helps. And if you see someone who you think might like the videos on this Mustang, be sure to share our videos. Thanks, guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.